Okay, you remember little Corey? We had the video of the father throwing him on the treadmill, biting his head. The dad had been reported to child services more than 100 times. Corey, of course, died. Here we go again. The system doing the least to help the ones we say matter the most. That brings us to 7-month-old Emmanuel Haro. Yesterday, his parents, Jake and Rebecca, pleaded not guilty to murdering their 7-month-old son. Now, investigators say they did it, and they were cooperating at first. What do we know? The kid died between August 5th and August 14th. Why? They say abuse at the hands of the parents, but where's the body? Jake, the father, was already on probation for beating his 10-month-old daughter so severely that the kid is blind and nearly brain dead. How do you not go to jail for that? Instead, when it happened, he got a deal. He pleaded guilty, by the way, to a count of willful child neglect. I don't know how beating is just neglect, and was sentenced to 48 months probation, 180 days of community service. The judge said he deserved a break. According to the New York Post, the father passed a court-ordered child abuse class with flying colors. Counselors praised his parenting skills and considered him a low risk to reoffend. And now the kid is gone. I want to bring in a former prosecutor to talk about a policy and a prosecution issue. Matt Murphy, all right, did the job in California, and he's joining us from CrimeCon in Denver. Thank you for joining me, brother. It's good to see you.
Likewise, Chris.
Let's do micro, then macro. Micro is, how do you do a prosecution if there is no body? Because there is a presumption to the layman that if there's no body, there's no murder.
So I've done 5 of these in California, all successfully. And it's one of the biggest, it's a very common sense question. A lot of people have it. But the bottom line is, Chris, juries do not like giving the benefit of successfully disposing of the victim's remains to a criminal defendant. And of course, the Haros are they're presumed innocent at this point, but juries really listen to this evidence. And they're easier cases than a lot of people think.
Okay, so the facts aside, we go to the system. Is the system, is CPS or whatever it's called in California, is it just a uniquely broken / flawed / system? Because I got to tell you, I mean, look, in the Corey case, the guy was reported 100 times for abuse. Why does this happen?
Well, as we've talked about before, Chris, you and I, on other cases, a lot of times this is a cascade of failure. A lot of times it can be at different levels, either the DA's office, social services, social workers, things like that. In this case, based on everything I've reviewed, this lands squarely, I believe, on the feet of the court that gave him this sentence. It's important for everybody to remember that this program that the New York Post was talking about, that was after the court already gave him that massive and I believe hugely inappropriate break. The abuse that he subjected that first child to was so horrific. She's going to suffer for that for the rest of her life. And I got to tell you, I don't see any conceivable way that is not a state prison case. I know the DA of Riverside. He is a no-nonsense pro. And his comments publicly, it's very rare. And I'm a practicing lawyer in the state of California. I'm not criticizing the judiciary. But that is when you roll the dice on something like this, I really believe we have to give great deference to the safety of children. The system is supposed to work that way. And I think this one lands right at the feet of this judge.
Matt Murphy, appreciate you. Enjoy the CrimeCon. Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.